yourself too much for not being able to chase down Randall Cobb.
Yeah, Randall Cobb was very fast. He plays in the NFL now. I have a mentality if the ball's in front of me and I really want to go get it. I just want to be that guy to chase it down or get a fumble recovery or something, make something big happen. That's the type of guy I am. That's the type of player I want to be, and that's the type of player they coach me up to be.
Now, they talked last week, and we talked to you back in the conference room about switching between maybe going up to play linebacker in the NFL or wherever they would find you, but how hard has that transition been to getting down into your technique and being on the end versus playing linebacker?
I feel like going from defense end back to linebacker has been kind of a hard transition because you have to be able to cover well and you have to be able to cover good receivers. But, going back to the defensive line is something that I know, and I think going back and forth, it helps me as well, too.
You think teams will like that about you going forward, scouting you and knowing that you have that flexibility?
Yeah, I think now they would. Back then maybe not, but now they like flexible, hybrid linebackers that can actually cover and actually rush the passer. I believe that I would be a great fit for, a 3-4 type of defense in the NFL.
What makes you so effective?
That I can rush the passer and that I can drop. Sometimes I can rush from the inside or out. I can rush against the center or the guard. I can do a lot of things, that might hinder the offense from doing their job.
I remember talking to Delvis Dumerville, and he described it almost like a game. Like he had this set of moves, and was he going to go this way, left, right, whichever way? I mean, is that the way that you think of it when you come up? Like, which move am I going to move this time?
Yeah, before I rush, our coaches always tell us to have an idea of what we're going to do. And when I go up, I always say, sometimes I might use my speed, or sometimes I might come underneath. I just always keep the offensive tackle or guard guessing.
How early in a game do you know, okay, this is how I can get this guy?
Usually after the first two plays. Sometimes if you sell speed first and he reacts to it and you run by him, then you have him. Sometimes if he oversets you and you have good speed, then you can come underneath. So maybe the first two plays you know what you got when you're going up against a great tackle.
Now, if you're going up against a tackle, how much do you dislike getting chipped by a running back?
Absolutely hate it. Absolutely hate it, but it's something that you have to fight through. Sometimes, sometimes our coaches just tell us, don't even worry about the chip. Sometimes they tell us to, go and try to eat the running back, meaning, go hit the chip instead of letting them come hit you. So, I absolutely hate the chip, but it's just something you just have to deal with.
Now, when you've got another speed rusher on the other side, does that help? Because sometimes they can't chip you because he's coming.
Yeah, it helps a lot because sometimes, when they have a chipper, sometimes they're on Lozo's side and it gives me the one-on-one. Sometimes they're on my side and it gives Lozo the one-on-one to have an opportunity to go get the quarterback.
Is that almost a point of pride? Like, Chipper's on my side, they must think I'm more effective than you, Lozo?
Yeah, it is. It's kind of like a sign of respect because, I feel like that our defensive line, we have great pass rushers, and I feel like if they're coming out and they want to chip us, I feel like they're respecting our pass rush.
Who is the Bash brothers and the Dash brothers?
That's Roy and Brandon Dunn. That's what they call themselves. Yeah. They call me and Lozo the two freaks, so they wanted to give themselves a nickname, so that's what they call themselves, the Bash Brothers.
Can you give yourself a nickname? Is that fair?
I would say it is fair, just because somebody gave us a nickname, they wanted to be, out there too. So, I don't have any problem with it. I like it, actually.
How much fun is Charles Gaines to be around? I mean, he seems like he keeps things.
He has so much energy, and it just makes you, when you're out there, you want to play hard for him. He gets you going when we're down or when we're up. He's continuously, trying to make everybody better around him. That's what I love most about Charles Gaines.
Coach Bedford seems like he gives him a pretty hard time. You see that?
Yeah. Sometimes he coaches them. He coaches them real hard, but you could tell though, like, off the field that they love each other, and he take coaching real well, and I think Charles Gaines is gonna be a great player when it's all said and done.
Do you think he gives him a hard time because he reminds him of himself when he was younger, maybe?
Yeah, I think so. Just a tad, but I think CJ, he talks a little bit more than Coach Bedford does.
Yeah.